Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So if you guys don't mind smashing that like button, and we will go straight over to those charts. So Bitcoin on the 4 hour, we are forming what appears to be a bull flag at basically resistance, at macro resistance, at all-time high resistance, at a pretty significant level, both psychologically, technically, I want to say fundamentally, but that is there isn't it's not a fundamental level, but yeah, so we are at an important level, and we have ran up here pretty fast, so are we going to break up? Are we going to break up, basically? That is the question. Let's just have a look at a projected target roughly of what the move will be if we do break above 20k, if we do break above this level. Yeah, we are looking at not far off 23,000. I would imagine if we do break above, because we'll be just in this wild price discovery zone, I think tapping 23,000 would not be would not be out of the question. We'll actually draw this in as a horizontal, actually, just so we've got so we can see it, because I mean obviously I draw this price target, but price isn't going to just move straight up. We're probably looking to try and tap this if we do break above. So yeah, nice target there, guys. We have got something to aim for in this territory. Is that going to happen though? Is that going to happen? Are we going to basically just trade in this range for a bit? Are we going to come and back test one of these levels, bounce off and break back up? Are we going to come and back test this level here? We'll actually get rid of this trend line now. We don't need that now. Are we going to come and test the bottom and trade in this zone and yeah, mess with a few people's melons? It will remain to be seen, but obviously generally things are looking good here. Things are looking good. I mean, we got relatively high here. We tested the same level here, and we're back up here again. I mean, how many times can we get rejected by crazy all-time high before some big FOMO buying comes in, some big short squeezes come in, some big retail market buys, which I don't personally think the retail is really running and jumping in at the moment. But yeah, we'll obviously have to keep an eye on those Google trends. But yeah, all in all, looking good here. I mean, realistically, trading below 19,000. Would probably initiate a move downwards, and we'd have to see where we get caught. I mean, our initial level would be around, we could even say around 18, between 18,000 and 17,500. That is if we break back below this level here. But clearly if we break above, well, it's realistically is 20k, isn't it? Break above 20k, close some candles above here, then yeah, I think we've got a projected move of roughly 23k. Yeah, sounds a little bit strange saying that, but then on the other hand it kind of doesn't, because it's been so long, and we were around this level briefly years ago. Years ago. So it realistically, it kind of thinks, well, a lot of people thought we'd be hit this level or higher a long time ago. So yeah, I mean, it's not that strange in that respect, but yeah, we are finally here, knocking on the door. I know people are saying we've hit all-time highs, but for me, until I see 20k, realistically, I don't think it's all-time highs. I mean, if we have a look, if we just go and look at where this did top out here, it is, if I click on it, will it tell me the candle high? Yeah, look, this is obviously on Bitmex. Actually traded 20,093. I was under the impression it was a little bit lower, but yeah, this is obviously Bitmex. You obviously had a bit of a wick higher, so that, like I said, that is the all-time high for me. I had been getting slightly perplexed by people saying we've hit the all-time high. I guess, I mean, it depends which exchange you look at, and then which exchange you compare to which exchange. Say this exchange reached this level, and then this other exchange only reached this level in 2017, all-time high. But yeah, but for me, to be honest, based on Bitmex, we need to be above 20k. But yeah, just above 20k on the dot, and I would call that an all-time high. Once I see Bitmex trading 20k, yes, that will be it. We will be there. The eagle will have landed. So let's have a look at the DXY, because obviously this is important. DXY, as you can see, did get rejected, was knocking on the door of these levels. Obviously was severe overhead resistance, but if we broke through it, it was probably gonna initiate a move pretty sharply to the upside, but that did not happen. So we are now moving down. Are we going to bounce off the bottom and come back up, or are we just taking out this low and proceeding down on our merry way towards 88? We shall see. But yeah, I mean, it is looking weak, but it is tightening up. It is in descending a wedge. It's in the descending channel. It's in all sorts of potentially formations that could break to the upside. So yeah, I mean, clearly it doesn't though. We had similar price action up here. Look, as you can see, very similar price action, and then we did just basically capitulate. So that actual move, we'll just have a look, took us from about say we'll call it 96 to 93. So $3 on the DXY from here. We'll just call it 92. So we are looking at 89. So we are looking at basically 92 to 89. Yeah, that's correct. We are looking nearly at, and obviously if we do come down that hard, yeah, potentially tap this level. So yeah, we are looking basically at potentially a move like this. Unless something happens and reverses that trend. But let's face it, guys, UBI is coming to America. Negative rates are likely coming to America. I mean, the dollar is on a downward trajectory. So not really much else to say about that. Let's have a look at the S&P and stock futures. Well, they are looking good. Yeah. Been looking good. I mean, I've been saying whilst ever we're in here, we are looking good. Consolidating here as long as we like, and then it will be likely that we break to the upside. So that is looking good. Nasdaq as well, knocking on the door of an explosive move up. So we'll see what happens there. How's the Russell doing? Not really paid a lot of attention to the Russell, but yeah, look at that Russell looking good also. Bitcoin dominance, we'll have a look at some more crypto stuff. Bitcoin dominance still kind of trading sideways in this range. Is looking like a bear, a pennant, a bear flag. So downside, are we going to get some downside? We'll actually draw some tentative trend lines in here as well, just for fun. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, potentially looking for a break of this, either this trend line or this trend line. However we kind of want to draw it. I don't know if we do want to draw this a bit more like this. I'm not too sure. Maybe we do actually, because it gets these bottoms and that wick, and then we'll pull this down a little bit there. These end bits really bug me if they're not perfect, but they're quite hard to get perfect when you just can't see. You can't actually see where you are, but that looks good. Let's have a look at Ethereum Satoshi pairing. Yeah, we want to get back above this level, and then I think Ethereum is going to take off. If we get back above this level here and close some candles here, I think Ethereum will take off. Ethereum USD, I mean, looking good. Look at that, looking good. Potentially stalling out on this 4-hour 9. We basically traded sideways into that 9 also, and then topped on that 9 also. Traded sideways into that 9 also. That is another thing you'll notice about the 9. You can trade sideways into the 9 when people are sort of anticipating that 9 coming up, and yeah, or we can basically accelerate on the 9. So obviously it never trades exactly the same way, but you just got to really be aware of them. But yeah, this is looking good for a potential break to the upside. I mean, we might as well draw the the level on. Oh, I've done an information line, haven't I? I don't even know what that means. I mean, it just basically tells me information. We'll go to a different one, a trend line. That's the one. And maybe I'll look into what an information line actually does. Yeah. So that level, break above there. I mean, realistically, we'll be looking. I mean, what I would expect would be a break above, a back test, and then a catapult up towards basically 700 plus. So that's what I would be looking at there. Gold silver ratio. Yeah, gold silver ratio. Not this is too important to us because we precious metals apparently going out the window now. They're just getting thrown out thrown out on the street like like Venezuelan bolivars, whatever they are. Yeah, just gold, just throwing, just basically get rid of your gold and your silver, your precious metals, and just buy Bitcoin. um just don't tell Peter Schiff. Yeah, let's have a look at the stochastics now, see how we are getting on in those stochastics. Let's just zoom this out a little bit. I mean, they're clearly going to be looking pretty good. Maybe toppy. Maybe my guess would be we're maybe looking toppy in the 10 and 12 hour, but we'll have a look. 4 hour is yeah, 4 hours looking like. I mean, it's looking like obviously in a strong bullish trending move. This will more likely just be a bullish reset. Will eventually get picked up somewhere and then have continue upwards. In the context of the move we've had up, a 4 hour stochastic is not really going to do much. But yeah, 10 hour getting up there, but it's 10 hour still got room to run actually, so 12 hour clearly will also. So yeah, in fact 10 and 12 hour looking great, and daily looking to turn up as well. 2 day looking to turn up as well. 3 day is up there. 5 days, I mean everything above there is pretty much up there. So we are actually on these stochastics. I mean, maybe it's just we're just waiting for the nod on the 2 hour to bullish reset. Sorry, the 4 hour. Once that turns back up, it is literally going to be it's going to be moon boots time. It is going to be 23k. That would be my read on those stochastics as the most probable scenario. Not obviously the definite scenario, because nothing is definite. Everything is statistics and probabilities. But yeah, that would be what I would be potentially looking for. I mean, we've got basic stochastic looking good. We've got macro trend looking good. We've got the dollar looking like it's coming down. We've got this shorter term trend looking good. We've got a bull flag formation, which is bullish, looking good. I mean, what more do we need? What more do we need, guys? What more do we need? We have even tested this level. This is basically what you can, if you call this 2 tests, or 1 test, whatever we do, but this is the second time we're coming in, and I've said numerous times we don't believe in double tops and double bottoms. Basically we take out these levels and form new highs. That's how price action usually works. So yeah, that is it, guys. Yeah, so very bullish this morning. We'll see what happens. See what happens today, and going forward this week. But yeah, that is it, guys. Remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys later on today.